This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much, much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
McMillan here at Ferndale Park with the coach of the Melbourne Uni Women's Football Club. Today, the Melbourne Uni Women's Footy Club has lost by 31 points, 46-15 to St Mary's Salesians. How did you view the game today?
Yeah, look, it was obviously a tough initiation. Round one, everybody's still getting to know a few things and still getting to know a few structures, but, take no credit away from St Mary's. They were really, really good in terms of their ball movement and their structures, and I think they were able to beat us over the back a couple of times in terms of those goals and things like that. So, while it is round one, there's still a few room for improvements for us, but, on our better player side, obviously, Elise Hay was good off half-back. Lyndall rucked all day, really, 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 really well. Our midfield toiled hard, but, you can't go past our back line. It was coming in there thick and fast a lot of the time, and they did their best to keep them at bay. So, while it is obviously a tough initiation, like I said, we'll go back to the drawing board and figure out our structures and our tactics and come back next week and try again. I thought Linda was terrific in the ruck today. Yeah, she really was. She was dominant, and I feel like as the year goes on with the midfield, they'll definitely gel and then things should fall into place. How do you feel about that? Yeah, definitely. I mean, as I said before, we're still, a few people are still learning some names and learning some structures and learning how we want to play our Mugger brand of football. So, that's always going to happen in round one, and once they start gelling and connecting with each other, come round, 4 or 5, we'll be better for the run. So, as I said, we just need to keep working on our basic skills and our basic structures and game plans and things, and come back in the next few weeks and see if we can't get the wins. Yeah. I actually thought your backline was pretty good today. There was a lot going in forward for them, and they seemed to hold up pretty well. Lucy Lechic was terrific down back, I thought, but I noticed she came off with a big hit. Is she going to be all right to go next week? Yeah, look, she's still a little bit sore, but she was right to go back in the last quarter. So her, Ness Lewicki and Steph Kamali were really, really good. I thought they attacked the ball in the back line when it was coming in, and unfortunately they got a couple of cheap goals over the top, which is what happens in footy. Yeah. We just need to go back to the drawing board, get over it, and come back next week bigger and better for the run. Yeah, moving on to next week, how are you going to go at training? What are you gonna tell the girls to fire them up? We'll just work on our structures and our ball movement and our basic skills moving forward. That's where I think we lacked a little bit today, but nothing serious. There's always room for improvements, and there's still 13 rounds to go in the season, so we're not hitting the panic button just yet. No, there's plenty of time to go. Well, I'll leave it there. I'll throw to Dipesh with the coach of the victorious St Mary's Salesians.
Hi, this is Dipesh from Complete Sports Management from the Ferndale Park. I have Coach Damien here with me, where St Mary's have beaten Melbourne Uni by 31 points. A pretty good start for the season, Coach. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, thanks, Dipesh. Yeah, look, we were pretty pleased. I think Melbourne were missing a few players, but look, we were as well. We've come off a very sort of gruelling practice game schedule. We had 3 games against Trinity, Eastern Devils, and Seaford, who are very good football sides. So I don't think we won any of those games, and we actually had a couple of very tough encounters with that. But look, it really has sort of quite hardened and ready to go for round one. So it's pleasing. We were missing a few after that sort of tough schedule, but I guess the result was we were quite switched on with the players on the ground today. Especially beating the Premiers who won last season, beating them by such a big margin in your first game. Good confidence in the squad. The spirits are high. Look, I think getting a round one win under your belt at any stage is always pretty pleasing and a great way to go into this evening. But particularly against Melbourne Uni, I think any club in Division 1 or Premier Division, I should say, would take that win. So delighted.
Looking forward in the next game, a few key points you want to address, some areas of improvement.
Look, we Structurally, we probably changed it around a bit today. I heard you sort of mention in the previous interview that probably at times our forwards got a bit outnumbered. Our half forward line tend to play a bit high, which probably helped us around the stoppages, and we were able to get a lot of forward 50 entries, but probably didn't allow us to score as fluidly as we like. So we're just going to need to work on that a bit, just ensuring that structure we don't get all over the place a bit. But yeah, a few things to work on. It's a bit hard when you win well. It's sort of probably just need to keep doing the same each week, to be honest.
Right. Good luck for your next week's game against St. Kevin's, and I'll see you there. Congratulations
Thanks,
again.
Fish.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.